Yo, guys, it's your boy, the Purist, and we are here to talk boxing. I'm back. I'm with the one, the only.
It's your boy, Don Kuzon, Mr. Too Sweet. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? We back again. We get my shoulders back stuck into this one. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah, before we jump into it, just want to say a big thank you for everyone watching. We had the most viewers live that we've ever had last week, and we've also got the most viewed live episode we've ever done. So yeah, big thank you to everyone who watched, tuned
Shout
in.
out y'all, man.
Yeah, stay
Appreciate y'all.
tuned. Stay tuned because we've got a lot more coming. We're getting bigger, we're getting better, and it's just a comeback. But trust me, we're here. We're here for the long haul.
Mhm.
And for those who don't know, that's the highest viewed live episode, the pre-recorded podcast. Bro, you're good, but you ain't Caleb Plant. The Caleb Plant episode that has the most views. We've got Shakur Stevenson. We've got
Yeah, go check
Andre
them jumps
Durrell.
out, man.
We got a bunch of guys out there that we've interviewed in the past. They're all really good watches, and the interviews that we've done, they've not been topical. So it's not about where they were in their career. It's about their whole life story. So if you want to know
about
everything there
them.
is to know about Caleb Plant, about
Mhm.
Shakur Stevenson, just go over there. So it's on the page. You can just search it, Purist Boxing with whoever fighter, and yeah. All right, so let's get into now. We get into some topical news. First things first. Title of the video, picture of the video. Canelo Alvarez. My God, let me show you guys exactly what we're talking about.
Yeah.
He has told reporters that he would want 150 to 200 million to fight Benavidez. If some promoter, not him, because he has nothing to offer me, but if some promoter offers 150 to 200 million, I will fight him tomorrow. That's the only reason I would fight him.
Oh, so you wouldn't defend your belt? This is
No, forget that.
This is a guy, bro. He making this sound like he's fighting a guy that's not in his weight class, like a guy that is not due for a title shot, man. It's just crazy to me.
I think the craziest part, like I said, that's his mandatory, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of them belts that's his mandatory. Like, bro.
So if he doesn't fight him, he's gonna have to fight him anyway. So then, would he give up the belt? Because he's not gonna make it. Listen, yeah. I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure he didn't make 150 to 200 million against Floyd Mayweather. Right? Am I right? Or am I wrong?
You could be right. I don't.
Big Floyd Mayweather. You didn't make that much money. But you want to make that Benavidez? How much you making against Munguia? He ain't making 100 million. What does Munguia have to offer you? Because he's not a bigger payday than Benavidez. I tell you that for free. He's not a mandatory. You're not picking up a belt. I don't actually get what you're benefiting from it. It's like with Benavidez, he beat Plant, you beat Plant. He's the one that the fans. This is the worst part about boxing. We always forget what the fans want is never ranked on whether the person should fight or not. I was about to even forget that, but I'm just gonna say, like, the fans want you to fight him. There's no one else that the fans want you to fight.
Yeah,
literally, no one else. Yeah, this is the only fight to be made. It is the biggest fight. Maybe you could argue Bivol again. You could argue Crawford. That's another one to talk about.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna mention Crawford until you sent me that video of Andre Ward talking about it, and Andre Ward said, "Yo, what did Amir Khan have to offer you? Because he was a smaller guy.
Yeah,
he
and you fought him. Yeah,
but he didn't think twice.
Yeah, he went through. He ran through him. He knew that was going down.
As soon as it was a possibility, he said, "Yeah, I'll fight him. I'll knock him out. That's no biggie."
And you know what's so funny about that? That makes me think about this too, like about what Amir Khan said about the difference between fighting Canelo and Terrence Crawford. He's like, fighting Canelo, he could hit him, like he could hit him a lot. He said that, like, I could hit him a lot, but fighting Terrence Crawford, he couldn't really hit him. Like, it's just the he knows what he's doing. I said that to say that Canelo knows what he's doing. Like, he is aware. Like, I be pretending like he not, like, no, he's aware, bro. Like, he's aware. He's not stupid. You feel me? But continue. Sorry, let me cut you off.
No, bro. It's spot on. Like, it's the fact that they act like we don't know what's going on. Yeah. a lot of us, when we're not casuals, there's a lot of people that follow boxing on a daily basis. It's like you just went on your phone right now. What's the first thing that popped up? Boxing. It's like we live this shit, so we
Yeah.
know what's going on. We
Telling you.
know how much money Munguia is going to get you. We know that Benavidez is going to be 2-3 times that much. Yeah, the Munguia fight has no hype. Yeah, since he's announced his fight with Munguia, all the talk has been about Benavidez. No one cares for this fight.
Yeah.
Are we gonna watch? Yeah, because we boxing fans.
Yeah, for sure.
First part, we're gonna watch. We're gonna watch it.
Yeah.
But
I mean, if you
it
really
just
look
pisses
at
me
it
off.
too, like, and this is how you also know it just ain't about the money, bro. And he just really ducking. Look at it like this: he is choosing to fight Munguia, lower weight class, bro. You probably gonna make more money with the last dude you fought, Charlo, than you are gonna make fighting Munguia, because Charlo is more notable. I would think so than Munguia is. Like Eddie had more credentials than Munguia because he was undisputed. So it's not the money, bro. Don't stop it. Like, you just don't want to fight, bro. It's okay. It's not okay because the fans, we want it, but it's okay for you to just be like, bro, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that work, bro. Because, like, come on, it's not about the money. The money is not what it is, bro. That's not what it is. It's not what it is, though. We're not buying whatever that shit you selling, brother.
And I just want to read this one more time, right? Golovkin, Rocky Fielding to pick up a belt. Danny Jacobs, Kovalev, Callum Smith. I believe he picked up a belt in that fight. Yildirim, mandatory. Billy Joe Saunders picked up a belt. Caleb Plant became undisputed. Bivol, even though we lost, we're not going to hold that against you because you're going out there trying to fight the best.
You went up
Golovkin
too,
again. Made sense. Golovkin, you could say it's a money grab, but it was still a big name. We didn't have a problem with the fight.
It was a money grab. It was
John
such a money
Ryder.
grab.
I think that was a mandatory as well. Jamal Charlo. Not the best because of the weight class difference, but we understood why. He tried to fight his brother.
Yeah.
His brother pulled out, so I'm fighting the other twin. Like, they're twins. They got the same genetics.
I get one. I get the other one. It's fine.
Yeah, like, we gave you that one. And then Jaime Munguia. Yeah. If this was like a case like before, when he fought Yildirim, let me just pull this up. So he fought in December against Callum Smith. Then he fought in February against Yildirim. And then he fought in May against Billy Joe Saunders. So the Yildirim fight was literally just to get the mandatory out of the way.
Yeah, a pit stop, a road stop.
Clean, literally. You clean that nigga out and then we go to the next one, right? Yeah, that's literally what it was.
Yeah.
If that was Munguia where he was your mandatory and he was like, yo, let's just wrap up business, move on to the next. No. He hasn't fought since last November against Charlo. Right?
Yeah.
And again, I'm gonna go back to the Yildirim fight again, yeah. He fought in December. Canelo's plan is always to fight in May, Cinco de Mayo, right? He thought, I can't fight Yildirim for Cinco de Mayo. Let me just get him out of the way. Then Cinco de Mayo go for the real one.
Yeah.
Right? Perfect. The thing is, we're not holding Canelo to a standard that isn't there. We're holding Canelo to his own standard. Like, bro, you've been doing this, yeah? We gave you credit all along the way. So now when your standards fall off, we have to speak up. That's all it really is. Your standards are falling. We're not just gonna sit here and accept it. We're gonna tell you, yo, this ain't good enough. Because Cinco de Mayo, I'm not Mexican, but I love it because there's always big boxing.
Yeah, and it's usually always Canelo. Like,
recently since Floyd, it's been Canelo.
Yeah,
always against someone big, but this year it's like, yo, this ain't good enough, man. This actually ain't good enough. I think last year he fought John Ryder and Cinco de Mayo, but again, we understood, right? But I don't understand this one. I seriously don't understand this one. I don't know what the motivation for the fight is. He's not a mandatory. He's not a he's not.
Dude, he's not even in his weight class, man. Like, he's not even in his weight class, bro.
That's the thing as well. When people talk about, oh, he shouldn't fight Crawford, it's like
he's still fighting dudes out of his weight class. Like.
Yeah. And this Crawford's pound for pound. I don't care what anyone wants to tell me. If he beats Crawford, he will get credit.
Yeah, hell yeah, he will. He get more credit for beating him than he will beating Munguia. Nobody's gonna
give him no credit for beating
people. Are gonna be expected. You know, the only person getting credit in this fight is Munguia if he do something. That's the only person getting credit in this fight because we're gonna be like, damn, we ain't even gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only nigga getting fucking. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's fucking ridiculous.
I didn't even think about it like that. Literally, Munguia's the only one of anything to
He
him.
the
If he
only one
goes
I'm giving
down,
credit to, bro. I'm saying, like, you
what
want to talk about not getting credit, buddy? Well, you're not getting credit for this. So, like, I don't get it, man. They hustle
one thing
backwards.
though, I think for the only thing we're ever gonna say about the fight, Munguia hits hard.
Yeah,
He don't hit like lightning knockout, but he's one of them. When you hit, you stay hit, and you don't
stinging.
want to get hit
It's
again.
stinging. It
Yeah,
builds up. It
stinging power.
accumulates. You know.
And that's definitely not something you want to get hit by. So I understand that threat there. Cinco de Mayo. I believe Munguia's Mexican, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So two Mexicans, Cinco de Mayo. They both hit hard, but again, Munguia hits hard for 154. For maybe a 160. He's never fought at 168. So we'll see how. Well, we know how it's gonna go, but you never know. There's that one slight chance he might catch Canelo, but that's not what I
Yeah.
really want to spend. Especially for me in the UK, bro. That's 5 a.m.
Yeah.
5 a.m. I either got to stay up or not sleep. As in, sorry, I've either got to wake up early or not sleep just to watch the fight, right?
Yeah.
There is no way I'm gonna go out of my way to stay up drinking coffee all night, all that kind of shit, just to watch Canelo knock out Munguia. It's not gonna happen. I watch the highlights the next day.
Yeah. So it's fair to say you won't be up watching that? Crazy. No, it's good.
I got insomnia, so if I'm up, I'm up. But it's not something I'm gonna, go out of my way to say, hey, yo, bro. I remember when Floyd fought Canelo, right?
Yeah.
Like, I tried to stay up. I knocked out. When I'm about to sleep, I woke my brother up, like, yo, the fight's gonna be soon. Just make sure someone's awake. He woke up my dad. My dad then woke us up.
You was not missing that. You wasn't missing that shit.
It was a family effort to stay up, for the fight. Yeah, we're not missing this one, right? But it's like none of that's happening for this fight. If we sleep, we sleep. That's it. We're not gonna go out of our way to go watch this one, man.
Nah, yeah.
But yeah, moving on from that, let's go to a fight that we actually want to see. Now, Deontay Wilder versus Zhilei Zhang. Damn, the two losers from the last card. We expected the two winners to fight each other, but now we've got the two losers facing each other. And no disrespect, that's still, bro, I still want to see that.
Yeah, hell yeah. I mean, the thing maybe it's not too worrying because June is still a little bit away, but they're saying they putting that on the Baturviev and Bivol undisputed joint, which I think they doing that for the name value. I mean, you put Deontay Wilder on there, he's probably the most known name, like mainstream wise, out of that joint, especially with Zhang too getting up there. So like, I'm sure they did that to boost it. You know what I mean? Because like I always say, the casuals might not be watching that undisputed fight, but we gonna be watching that shit. We've been waiting for that shit. You know what I mean? So, but bruh, I'm excited. I'm excited, but like, I don't know, man. I just hope I want to see Deontay. Like, I want to see some flashes of his former self, man. Like, I hope it's not too soon. It shouldn't be because they fought in December. June's still a little bit of ways away, but like, it's a dangerous motherfucking guy he's fighting. He could potentially go in there and get KO'd. You know what I mean? And vice versa for Zhang. I hope Zhang has like dialed in his confidence and like get back to fighting like just normally. That would be my advice for him, because like, you just throwing these shots thinking, oh, and then playing to the crowd. You do not want to do that shit against Wilder. And Wilder, like, he didn't throw a lot against Joseph Parker, but then again, I don't think he was prepared for the way Joseph Parker handled that. But that's motherfucker. You don't want to be doing all that. That shit don't hurt. It will hurt. It will hurt. There is no I'm too strong for that. No, bro. You getting cracked with that shit. It's done for you. So, but Wilder's, I just hope he's like still Wilder. Like, I know he was training with Malik Scott, and he's been trying to iron out his technical deficiencies. But like, at the end of the day, I feel like to fight Zhang, he just still need to just be him. Just go in there and be him, man. He need to find a blended way to put both of those together. You feel me? Both of those type of styles. So, I just hope it's not too soon.
I want to ask you something. Do you remember when we was talking about Joshua, his run, and Parker and his run, and how they've both built up the confidence? That last fight, do you think Wilder's lost his confidence after fighting Fury and not being able to knock him out 3 times?
I hope He hasn't, man. Because if he has, then losing to Joseph Parker the way he did cannot do anything to help it. Because, like, I mean, in some cases, you much rather just get knocked out. You feel me? And like, at least that's how I feel. That like he took a beating from Joseph Parker. Like that was a systematic beatdown. Like he didn't win no rounds. Like I couldn't give him one round in that fight. You know what I mean? It's like he could. It's like you pulled up with the gun and you forgot to reload it. Put the clip in it. Like he just was not even firing. You know what I mean? So like maybe that performance did trigger that, but like if we doubling down on the underconfidence, you do not need to be fighting Zhang, bro. That is the one of the last motherfuckers you need to be fighting because I mean that I don't know. And I think Wilder's like 42 or something like that. 39.
Damn.
I'm pretty sure he's bro, you gotta look at it like this. He was like 38 when he was fighting Fury. I'm pretty sure. Like he's not a spring chicken for fighting. I mean, he also got into fighting late too. So
Yeah, so
oh,
in
he's
his 20s.
38. He's 38. So I thought I'm looking at me aging him. My bad. Sorry about that. But he was, I think he started like fighting when he was like 19, something like that. So I know that's like a lot later. Well, some of these guys be fighting when they like fucking 4. You know what I mean? Like little
Right.
as shit. So like that's he really got into boxing to feed the family type shit. So like I said, when it all goes down and he should look back at his career and be proud of it. You know what I mean? I honestly don't really feel like he needs to fight anymore personally. I mean, unless you get in the AJ fight, man, maybe he is chasing that AJ fight, but
Oh, of course he is.
it's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. To answer your question, I just feel like maybe he has lost his confidence, but I don't know. I don't know if Zhang is the type of guy to regain your confidence off of, to try to regain your confidence off of.
But if you look at it, it's like both of them are bad stylistically for the other.
Mm-hmm.
You're Zhang, you're not the most mobile person. Deontay Wilder, he's fast.
Yeah.
One thing, he's
He is
fast and
athletic. He's athletic. Yeah.
yeah. And that's the opposite of Zhang. He's slow, but
Mm-hmm.
he hits hard and he's got good timing.
Yep.
Wilder's fast and he hits hard. His timing ain't great, but like he says, I only need one. The Arthur Sporker fight,
Yep.
he's getting dominated the whole fight. Then just like that, deleted him. Luis Ortiz deleted him, and that's what I think. It can be similar to the Luis Ortiz fight where he could be down, getting out timed, outboxed, and then
and find that right shot because Zhang not using no defense, man. I mean, I seen some like when he fought Joe Joyce, but like ultimately, like when he fought Parker, I don't know if it's because Parker's hands was too fast for him. It's definitely the speed differential was crazy in that fight. And I mean, it could very well be like that against Wilder too. Wilder is fast. I mean, he is an athlete. That's one thing about him. Like he is athletic. He is big. Like not necessarily big in the sense of like he puts a lot of weight on him. Although recently he's come in a lot heavier than he has when earlier in his heavyweight title run. But he fast, man. He could get to you. He like NFL football fast. Like boy can get to you. So I don't know. I think it might be that type of thing because Zhang be using his timing to make up for the fact that his speed ain't up there. Because they always say timing be speed, but like I don't know. I think it would be a lot like the Luis Ortiz fight. I'm hoping at least. But the thing about that Luis Ortiz fight is Wilder really got to have his confidence because he needed it in that fight. Like he was clearly losing those rounds. Like clearly, that was like the first time, not the first time, but like he was like that was a time where it's like, bro, you need that knockout to you need it, and like that takes a level of like confidence in your ability, like to stay poised and to just hunt that for the rest of the fight. Like, and then he rematched him and got the knockout earlier. Like, but it's just, does he have that still? He gonna need it against a motherfucker like Zhang, dude? I would have picked the tune up, bro. But props to Deontay Wilder. One thing they can never say about him, he ain't Canelo. He ain't ducking nobody. Like, he don't give a fuck. Lost, go fight a bigger motherfucker that hit harder than the last guy I fought. Props to you, brother. You ain't tune up ain't in his repertoire, bro. He go out there and fight motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him that.
because obviously Fury Usyk, that's going to be a two fights are going on in that fight.
Mhm.
Joshua, I'm not sure if he's going to fight next, but regardless of what happens, he's not getting that fight till end of the year, start of next year. Do you think a win over Zhang will be enough for people to want to see Joshua versus Fury next?
Y- um, Joshua versus Fury or Joshua versus Wilder?
Sorry, Joshua versus Wilder.
Um, hell yeah, boy. Look, in there, look, all this motherfucker gotta do is get a knockout, and we back. Because tell you this, it don't matter when he knocks somebody out, whenever he knocks somebody out, it's always devastating. Bro,
It's a highlight.
when he knocked Fury down, it was a highlight. That wasn't even a
We'll get his phone
knockout.
today.
And that shit was a highlight. They make Undertaker memes and shit about that. So hell yeah, brother. One thing about Deontay Wilder, when he does win, he know how to win the right. He always does the thing, bro. Always. Don't matter. I mean, he had motherfuckers like this having seizures on the floor and shit. I mean, his KOs are legendary. And like, if he fights Zhang the way he fights Zhang, it's going to be a KO. You feel me? And yeah, all he need is one. He get that KO, it's going to look dazzling. Instantly, people are going to be like, you know, shit, that shit might excite Joshua. You know, might make Joshua do a crazy thing and be like, man, fuck it, man. People been, because Joshua been, I feel like Joshua been on this energy lately where he just like, man, fuck it, man. Fuck it, man. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, man. I don't care, man. Like, he been, you know. So, yeah, I do think, like, all you got to do is get a knockout. It's going to look crazy. I mean, he knocked Hellenius out going backwards, like not even really throwing a punch.
He looked like he flinched. He just on a reflex and he knocked
literally the guy out. Like Hellenius did more work than the punch. He came forward more than knocked himself. Like so, it's like it don't matter. Bro could just literally, go like and knock him, blow him over. And if that happened and he won, people are gonna want to see him fight. People have always wanted to see Deontay Wilder fight. They can say what they want about his ability. They always wanted to see him fight because of the KOs, man. The KOs, bro. KOs are still golden, man. It's unfortunate, but they are.
No, facts, bro. So yeah, hopefully we get to see that one. Then hopefully, if Wilder wins, we get to see him against Joshua. If Zhang wins, boy, I don't even know. I think that might be the end of Wilder.
Yeah, man, go ahead and just. I mean, I'm looking at his record, but like, yeah, man, just. Like he's only lost 3 times, and 2 of them are to the same person. But like, it's just you I don't know, bro. Your ceilings sometimes, you know what I mean. Sometimes you hit that ceiling,
especially of his age.
Yeah, and Zhang, if he win, he just gonna call out AJ, man. He gonna try to slide himself in there. But look, I'm still for that because it's cool because they already fought. There's story there. There's backstory there. You know what I mean? And like, Zhang can say whatever he wants, and then AJ, it could be another thing on the AJ like storyline, like overall. You know what I mean? If done properly. So I'm not against that either. But nah, you give me the Wilder one. That's the one I want. That's the one I want. I don't even try to sell me that. I want the Wilder one. Fuck, if I can't get and you know what's crazy? We were just talking about it. Two shows ago, we were like, because that the 2-fight deal with Fury, like, it's gonna be kind of hard to keep people excited. Look, bro, if the timelines work out well, you could have AJ versus Wilder, right? While the first Fury Usyk fight going on, and then while the Usyk and the Fury fight get the rematch, you could have an AJ versus Wilder rematch depending on how that went. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, and then have the off people fight each other now that they out of their contract. And then however that go, you could just go back to mixing it because whoever lost, however the sequence go, they gonna want their get back. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's perfect. I think it is a perfect maneuver on Wilder's part, and it definitely feels like they're doing it to be like, look, if we can get Zhang out the way, we can get back into those talks of fighting AJ and somewhere down the line fighting Fury again and shit. Even maybe fight Usyk. I think Wilder fighting like with confidence is a crazy matchup for Usyk, bro. Just because of the difference in stature and size and power, and power. And Usyk has expressed not liking power from AJ. You don't like that, you ain't gonna love anything Wilder got to give to you. So, you know, I do appreciate and acknowledge the move that this team is taking. It's a good move. You know what I mean? It's a smart move to keep yourself in the fire. I just hope he is still like ready to go, because the guy he's fighting is not no slouch, you know. Is not no slouch.
All right. Let's keep it moving. Everyone watching, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening after, make sure you leave a review, share the podcast where you can, and yes, stay plugged in on social media. Follow myself, follow Kuzan. Yeah, we're gonna move on to this week's boxing. We got Oscar Valdez is back this weekend. Now, I'll be real, I haven't really kept an eye on his career since he's really lost to Shakur. He's fighting a guy called Liam Wilson.
Yeah, so I watched him fight Navarrete. He fought Navarrete recently. Navarrete beat him, but he showed
Well, he lost to Navarrete.
yeah, he lost to Navarrete. Dude, Navarrete he showed a lot of holes in his game. More holes. The way he just be punching and the way he takes hits. But I'm pretty sure the guy that Valdez is fighting, let me just fact check right quick. But I'm pretty sure the guy that Valdez is fighting is the guy who fought Navarrete and dropped him. The guy that wasn't supposed to drop him, but he dropped him. His name's Liam Wilson, right? That's the guy.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're the same guy. So, like, you know, and to be fair, Navarrete got dropped in that fight against the Wilson kid because he be doing this shit, man, where he be throwing these punches and he be off balance throwing them shits. I don't know what is happening, and like a lot of shit he be doing. He just be like, I'm gonna use my chin. Fuck it. Like in some of these exchanges, like not wise. Like I feel like if you fight a boxer, like a Shakur, he gonna tag you up and get out of the way of your shots. You're not hitting him. I don't know. Like I said, Navarrete did some wild. I don't know, but yeah, that's a whole nother talk. Valdez, yeah, he's fighting against Liam Wilson. Wilson, that's his name. Liam Wilson.
Liam Wilson. Also fighting this weekend is Gilberto Ramirez is fighting a guy called Arsen Goulamirian for the WBA cruiserweight title. He's gone all the way up to cruiserweight, and now I want to touch on these two together, right? Oscar Valdez versus Gilberto Ramirez. I remember years ago these two they headlined a top rank card, right?
Yep.
This is one my insomnia days. I'd stay up, watch the boxing, and I used to watch the whole broadcast, right? And now, you know, Top Rank, they were great at hyping up fighters, bro. They're giving you the backstory, the families, the this, I'm fighting for that. I think Gilberto Ramirez, at that point, he was the heaviest Mexican world champion, right? There had never been a world champion above super middleweight.
Yeah.
Obviously, Andrew Ruiz has come and become the heavyweight champion, so he's just told everyone, if you want a record, it's gone, pretty much. So, but at that point, he was fighting for the world championship to be the heaviest Mexican world champion ever, doing it for his country. Oscar Valdez meant to be like the smaller version of him. Bro, they just hype jobs, man. Plain and simple, they're just hype jobs. I don't like. I remember watching that card, right, and at the end of it, I was like, yeah, he's all right. But that's it. It's like especially when you're with Top Rank, you just become, when it says WBO heavyweight champion, that means you're the top rank heavyweight champion. It means you're the top rank champion because they make all the guys fight together. All the mandatories are pretty much top rank or Frank Warren, right? So it's like we get to the stage in boxing where you have a world champion where you're champion because of your promoter, bro. You're not that guy. You're literally not that guy. Don't get me wrong. I don't care who my promoter is. If I win a world championship, I'm holding that up.
Oh yeah.
I'm letting people know
you
I'm
did
the
that.
world champion.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you did that. Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
But at the same time, for us boxing fans, we need to realize like he might be a world champion, but he's not that guy. There's things behind the scenes as to why it's happened, right? And these guys are not as good as advertised always, right? Because especially as a promoter, you can tell everyone your fighter's better than what they are. Loma had won his
Gotta
first world
sell
title,
him.
and they're comparing him to Muhammad Ali and Sugar Ray Robinson,
Yeah.
right? Straight off the bat, and it's like with a lot of these guys, they become names. But it's like you said, Oscar Valdez, he lost to Navarrete, right?
Mm-hmm.
He lost to Shakur.
Yep.
I was shocked that he beat Burchout. Yeah. And Burchout is pretty much the best name on his resume, and he's not really done much else. But Oscar Valdez, he's inside boxing circles. He was one of the biggest names in boxing. Like he had a lot of hype. He had a lot of
Yeah, because he had that fight with Scott Quigg, man, where he broke his jaw. He got his
yeah, and
jaw
he kept
broken in
going
there,
right.
and he kept going, and he won that jump. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because it's the action style, dude. It's the action style. Well, Oscar Valdez, in his case, it's the action style. Like, you know what I mean? That's why they wanted him to fight Shakur. Like he's the big test for Shakur. Even though, like I said, with like Navarrete, the similar way, you see how Shakur was able to just box his head off. You know what I mean? But he boxed Valdez's head off because of that the action style stuff. It leaves a lot of deficiencies. But now, yeah, I think it's more so in what's his name? What's his name? Gilberto. It's more. I see more of that in him in terms of the. I mean, he's got some. I'm looking at his resume. He's got some names.
He's got some good wins. Don't get me wrong. He's
Yeah,
got some
because
good wins.
he's got the Sullivan Barrera win. I forgot that they even fought. That's a good win, But like, I don't know. This man
But
fought
they're all
Jesse
guys
Hart
he's pretty
twice.
much it's all guys he's supposed to beat though.
Yeah,
That's my problem.
yeah, for sure. Would you see when he fought somebody that was like of true substance, Bivol, he got outclassed. You know what I mean?
No.
He got
And
outclassed.
he's in super middleweight, light heavyweight. There's been a lot of fighters in those weight classes recently, but he's not really. Maybe he was unfortunate because he moved up to light heavyweight when all the super middleweights really started coming
Started to
together.
emerge, yeah.
But I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he was in super middleweight when Caleb Plant was there, wasn't he?
Maybe. Maybe. Caleb Plant, I think he's only ever been a super middleweight. So I'm inclined to say, yeah. Let me
Yeah, so but yeah, it's very disappointing. But again, they're back. They're back. Oscar Valdez looking to put his career on the right path. Gilberto Ramirez going for the cruiserweight title. And yeah, but the big what would have been the big fight would have been Tszyu versus Keith Thurman. But he has had to pull out and Sebastian Fundora stepping in. And one thing I didn't know, I knew Tszyu had the WBO title, but this fight is also for the WBA title. So it's
Yeah.
technically unification. And
Yeah,
now
it is.
that's very good. Because if Tszyu comes out of this fight
They
with
moved it
2 belts,
forward. Yeah.
no one can talk to him. Like he's like, yo, I've got 2 of them things. Well, how many have you got? Yeah, you ain't got 2.
Yeah.
I'm the man now, right? I might not have the American backing and whatnot, but I've got 2 belts. There's no way you can tell me you don't want to fight the man with 2 belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how good Tszyu is. I'm not hyping him up or anything. All I'm saying is I want to see it, right? That's all I want. I just want to see these fights, right? I want to see Charlo, the younger Charlo. He's still at 154, right?
Yeah, he should be. I mean, he should be going back.
Yeah, I want to see him say, "Yo, those are my belts. You're just holding them. Let me get them back." I want to see everyone else at that weight just say, "Yo, come." And who's also on the undercard is Erislan De Lara. He's fighting for the middleweight title. It's middleweight. I thought it was a junior middleweight still, but he's fighting for the middleweight
Yeah,
title.
he's still 160. It's 160. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He's in 160. Man. Unk's still around, man. Shout out Unk, man.
Hey, do you know the worst part is, yeah, like not even on a disrespectful level, but a lot of Cubans when they come over to America, the boxers they have to come. I don't want to say illegally, but they like
They have
seek
to defect.
asylum.
They got to defect. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of times they change their age. So officially, Lara's 40, but is he 45? Is he 44? You
Yeah,
never
I see
know.
what you're saying. Because that was like that with Luis Ortiz. They didn't know how old that motherfucker was.
No, apparently he used to spar a young Lennox Lewis.
What? Get out of here, y'all.
No, bro, I've
People
heard
are
that he
funny
sparred a
as
young
shit.
Lennox Lewis.
Nah, bro. Fuck out of here. That would make him so old, bro. Come on. Lennox Lewis don't even fight anymore.
It could mean to say that he was a young man boxing Lennox Lewis, but he definitely sparred against a
Oh my
young.
god, that would make him so old, dude.
Oh shit. But
You know what?
oh no, but yeah. Um Tim Tszyu hopefully gets that. Fundora is not a bad fighter, but obviously he's not elite.
So look,
Put it like
I think he would have beat him. I think he's gonna beat him. Tszyu's gonna beat him. Fundora is that motherfucker is just so fucking tall for no reason, dude. Like Jesus. But I feel like they could have gave it a better matchup than Fundora. I don't know. I feel like, I mean, granted, I'm sure not every. I mean, some people might have been jumping at the chance to take it, but like I'm sure like Fundora was like, yeah, I'll take it. Like
yeah,
more so, you know what I mean, with less restrictions. But I don't know. God, I wished for more. I wished for more. I wished this is probably a controversial, not good take either, but I mean, I wish like Eubanks would come down. I think he was fighting at 160 last time, right? Or was he fighting
yeah, I
at 50?
believe so.
Yeah, so I wish he would come down and fight him. That would be a cool incentive because then you would get a belt. I feel like that's a better comp to me. People can say what they want about Eubanks. The talent is there. He just be making poor decisions. I'm just keeping
Yeah,
G
I
real.
think the talent and the flexism is definitely there. I
Yeah,
just
it's
think
still
the
there.
IQ is great.
Yeah, it's still that the skill is there. The IQ just needs some touch ups. But like, you know, instead of rumors of like, because I be hearing rumors that he will fight Terrence Crawford at 160 or 168 or something like that. Instead of rumors like that, why not go work on your credibility and just like, I mean, that would be credible fighting Terrence Crawford, but I don't know. I feel like you got a better chance beating Tim Tszyu for 2 belts.
Yeah,
You know, be a unified champion than fighting Terrence Crawford. Um, and, yeah, and plus Terrence Crawford act. I mean, he has belts, but they're not in a weight class that you could take him. I mean, I don't even know if he still has them technically. I don't know if he's been
I
stripped of
think
them
he's
yet or
lost
not.
one. I think he lost that IBF title.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, and you can't win those belts. So it's like, if it was me, I would go for the you know, because like Eubanks still got more credibility. I feel that he needs to add on his career. Um, you know what I mean? And it's like
Yeah, facts.
clock's ticking, bro. So I would have rather it had been him fight Tim Tszyu. I feel like that match would have been way better because Tim Tszyu got that dynamite and Chris Eubanks got reflexes. He does have reflexes, really good reflexes, and he's athletic as shit. I would have just loved to see how that would have clashed up. So that would have been better than Fundora. Fundora looked like that awkward kid at picture day to me. I'm sorry. He's all freakishly tall and shit, you know?
All right, let's go on to my fight pick of the week, which is Romero versus Cruz. Rolando Romero versus Isaac Cruz. I don't know how this fight has no hype, bro.
Yeah, it
Maybe it's
should.
because Cruz don't speak the best English, but Romero, he's a self-promoter. He be
Yeah,
promoting shit when he's not even fighting. I'm surprised there's no hype, no social media.
yeah.
But bro, this gonna I believe this is gonna be a banger because both guys hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say Cruz's defense is probably better than Romero's defense, but Cruz is so much smaller that he has no choice. He has to be
Mm-hmm.
able to tuck up, get on the inside, and really go for him. I really want to see how Romero copes with that. How do you see the fight going?
So I'm gonna let you know. At first, I was like, the one thing about Rolly is like I be feeling like he be lacking like just technical defense, like he has technical issues, but like, bro, nigga is a hoss. This nigga is athletic as shit, like big as fuck,
Facts.
strong. I don't know how he be making the fucking weight. That shit don't. They need to do a 30 for 30 on that. How the fuck he making this weight? Cause like all these other motherfuckers be struggling and shit. This man be coming to the weigh-ins ripped, like cut. He got good size, height, you know, and power for days. The only thing he needed to fix was his technique. But I will say this: he got a new coach. He got a new coach for this camp.
Mm,
I seen some shit of how he punching now, and boy, he looks so much better. That might have been the thing that he needs because honestly, he got that kind of style and the way he is built that he could just rush a motherfucker. Like he could just push up on you, like stalk you, not rush, like just come at you just swinging, but he could keep Pitbull on the ropes, like and just gnaw at him over and over again. You know, as long as he just doesn't get too careless. But I don't know, man. Somebody get knocked out because Rolly will
fact.
push the issue. He will push the issue, And that's what people be missing, lacking sometimes. With finishing. So it's either I'm gonna finish you or I'm gonna get finished. But I don't know. I don't know if Cruz you hit hard, but I don't know. I think the size might be an issue, bro, because Cruz gets smaller. Like he's the opposite to me. He's on a smaller scale. Like, granted, he's more stocky, but I don't know, bro. I just feel like I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm gonna pick Rolly, man. I can't believe I said that. That's crazy. Because beginning of like when he won the belt, like, come on, y'all seen how he won the belt? Like, nobody's, But I gotta say, he had this one issue, which I believe was his coach. I really feel like his old coach was not teaching him the right way, but he got a new coach now. And that should be making a difference sometimes. It can help or hurt you. But like, I feel like in this case, it was the only thing that needed to be fixed. Like, he has natural ability there too, and natural athleticism there too, and natural power there too. He just really needed that technique to bring it all together, and he's still young. So he's still teachable. You feel me? And he's learning. Like I said, I've been seeing him some recent training clips. I'm like, this is not the same Rolly that be in those clips, doing all that shit, man. He didn't change. He threw that shit away, and thank God he did, man. So I'm gonna go with Rolly, man. I feel like too on the Pitbull side, it's like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if it was his last fight or 2 fights before that, but I ain't gonna lie. He lost that fight. The dude beat you with a jab, man. He just jabbed and moved, and it was enough to beat you. I don't think that Rolly's gonna do that because that's not his style to move. He gonna jab, but he ain't gonna move. But I don't know. I just feel like if he could do that to you, I feel like Rolly could. He's got enough. So we're gonna see. But I'm picking Rolly, which is crazy.
Because when the fight was first announced, in my head I was like, oh, Isaac Cruz, right? Like, seeing him, I was thinking, yeah. But then I was thinking about it. I was like, yo, Rolly's not bad, right? People got in their head that Rolly can't fight, whatever. Rolly's definitely not bad, right? And you got 5'8" versus 5'4", the reach difference. It's gonna be tough for Cruz to come in against someone who hits that hard.
Yeah,
he could come in against Gervonta because Gervonta don't mind you coming in. That's part of his game, right? He's good on the inside.
He's not gonna exactly. But he was also the same size as him. He was small. He was shorter. Exactly. You know what I mean? And it's gonna look like a freak show in there.
And now at 140, Cruz, he's not cutting as much. Not Cruz, sorry. Rolly's not cutting as much. It's natural weight for him. Probably hitting harder. So I'm thinking, damn. I'm actually undecided on this fight. I can't pick him. That's why it's my pick for fight of the week. I don't know how it's on the undercard, but yeah, I think that's gonna be definitely a banger.
Yeah,
an absolute banger, bro. But yeah, everyone is on Twitter. Drop a like, man. There's a lot of you guys out there watching. I know our Twitter's not the best right now, but we're definitely gonna start working on it, especially for you guys. You guys show love, so we're gonna show you some love as well. Get some more posts out on Twitter. Again, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you're listening, leave a review, share with your friends. All right, we're going to move on to the UK boxing card now. And Kuzan offended me earlier.
I mean, look, you got to take it from me. I'm the guy on the outside, across the pond, looking on the inside. I don't know these guys. See, a lot of y'all grow up watching them. Oh, I remember when so-and-so fought so-and-so at the so-and-so. Like, I don't have those type of clips, so I'm just looking at them at face value. I don't know their story. I don't know shit about who they fought. I'm just looking at you know what I mean? Like right there.
I think that's one thing that UK boxing has over American boxing, right? Is you guys only really pay attention to guys who have a lot of hype or they've got to the world championship level. So in the UK, we've got your area champion, right? So me in London, you've got Southern area. That's the first belt you need to pick up. That, especially once you become Southern area champion, no matter what, you're a boxing professional champion, right? And then you've got England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland, national champion, and then you've got the British champion, right? And we will watch fighters go up all them stages. Daniel Dubois, he's won on every single run. He's won the Southern area, the English, the British, the Commonwealth, the European, and he's yet to get the world title, but he's gone through every single stage. You guys don't really have that in America, do you? You don't have like a Texas professional boxing champion, do you?
I don't think so, man. We definitely don't got no area type shit like that. It's like that in pro wrestling. Like that. There's areas and shit like that. But nah, it's just, a lot of like championships, tournaments, stuff like that, more so. I feel like y'all actually got like circuits, like, you know what I mean, where you're getting in through a ranking system and shit like that. So
Yeah,
but I mean, not to say that there isn't a ranking system, over here, but I don't know, man. It's just different. The community is different, man. It's a different build of a community because like y'all really be associating people to where y'all from, like
yeah.
heavy, like we do that too, but I don't feel like on the same scale as y'all. But yeah, man. Go ahead, tell them about them two light skinned boys.
All right, so Fabio Wardley is back this weekend. He's someone who's got a lot of hype behind him. He's facing against Fraser Clark for the British and Commonwealth title. As I was saying before the stream started, so Fabio Wardley, he's got no amateur experience really. He's done a few unlicensed fight and he's come onto the stage, knocking people out, doing it in great fashion as well. And now he's the British champion. So the rise of his career is crazy because that's not how you expect it. You expect, imagine all them boys who have had 100 amateur
I'm
fights,
saying, look at
and this
Loma.
brother turns up
Loma
like,
won
yo, I'm better
2
than you.
gold medals, bro. Like Clarissa Shields won 2 gold medals, bro. Like what?
But he's definitely not on Clarissa Shields level of boxing. Take that for free.
Yeah, no. I mean,
But no, he's definitely doing his thing. I don't particularly rate him that highly. One sec. Canelo's a Kardashian for boxing.
I
Oh God.
mean,
Oh, that threw me off, man. You guys are funny, man.
oh
Oh
my
God.
god,
But yeah, um, he's definitely not the most accomplished boxer. He's got a great style. He's great to watch.
yeah,
How far can
exciting.
he go? I don't know. He's already the British champion, so he's gone further than I thought. It's good for him, but I think when he steps up to that level, I'm not sure he's going to do. I do believe he's going to beat Fraser Clark,
Yeah, I think
but
so too. I don't think like I don't think Fraser Clark got the style to like I don't know to beat Wardley. I listen. This is I don't know shit. Like I'm just really digging into these guys today for the show. But like I watched both of their recent performances and like first of all, Fabio's fight with I think it was Nathan Gorman to fight the last duty for, or he fought somebody else.
yeah, I remember that fight against Nathan Gorman.
Yeah, that shit was amazing. In terms of like just like um damn, this is like that movie, like that movies type scene because like I ain't gonna lie, first round he lost that shit definitively. I remember like watching it today being like, how the fuck did he win? I gotta watch this now because when I was watching it, they already had said that he had won. So I'm like, oh, I gotta watch this shit now because how did he win? He getting pieced up. Like, you can clearly see that like when he fights somebody who got like a little bit of a pedigree, it shows. It definitely shows. But the dude hits hard. Nathan also made some terrible fucking judgment calls in that fight. But another thing about Wardley, the boy got heart. That's some shit you can't teach, bro, because his shit was busted open, bleeding and shit. He's fuck all of that. He got heart, man. That man was fighting through that. So good speed too. Also another athletic guy. Like, I mean, it feels like his coaches tell him, look, man, use what you are naturally good at. We ain't got all of these type of bells and whistles. We got to get it out the mud. And his performances look like that.
Facts.
They look like get him out the mud performances. And that's not a bad thing. I don't think that Clark got the style. I don't think he hits hard enough for one. And it's like, it looks like he might go in there and try to point fight him to get the victory. And you could do that. But I don't know. Fabio got an explosive style. And when you're just in those lull states just grinding for points, that's when motherfuckers be getting knocked out. You know what I mean? So, I mean, I could definitely foresee him maybe getting the first 2 or 3 rounds, but like, I don't know, man. I think he's gonna catch him with something because it's not like Fabio can't fight at all. Like those combinations he was hitting Gorman with, especially when he had him hurt, when he had him hurt. Like he has a good shark, just like shark. What's the word I'm looking for? Killer instinct mentality when he has people hurt, and I feel like he'll be able to get Clark with that. I don't think Clark punches enough. I don't think he's really that active enough. I don't think any of that is really the case. I don't know if it's the right style. I think the right style can beat Wardley. I see cracks in it, but I don't think Clark is the one with that style. I don't think he punches nearly
And I
hard
think
enough.
Woodley's last fight against Adelaide, yeah. Let me just read this out to you. How's he talk about him
Oh yeah,
being
that's who he last fought.
yeah.
Yeah.
So Adelaide, right? He was an junior ABA champion. Now ABA is I can't remember what it stands for, but that's like the British amateur board, right?
Mhm.
He won the juniors. When you come amateur and you become a senior, they do novices, so people with not that many fights. So he won the novices championship, and then he won the senior everyone championship, right? So
Mhm.
technically a 3-time ABA champ
God
once in
damn.
the seniors.
These damn
Yeah,
belts, man.
he did all of that just to lose to a guy who's never had no amateur experience. 'Cause I picked Adelaide to win the fight, right? I've already just dealt with him, knocked him
Yeah.
out, and I said, "Damn, like this guy is serious. Forget all the amateur tippy tappy, all of that stuff, all of them basic fundamentals.
The
Boxing
bells and
fundamentals
whistles,
there for no
man.
one, bro. This is
He
heavyweights."
said, "Yeah, I hit hard, and I'm explosive. He got an explosive style. That's really what it is. And like I said, when you're in there bullshitting and lulling in that lull state, you know what it is. And I just see Clark lull in that stage too much. He be for a heavyweight too. He be in that lull stage. And it's like you in that stage, bro. That's them crack 'em stage. You gonna get cracked, dog. You know, you gonna get cracked, bro. I don't know. And then I hear that like they was supposed to fight before, and you know, Clark saying I really wanted to fight you, but the powers that be didn't take me. And I like Wardley's response. He's just like, look, whatever it is, at the end of the day, you was asked to fight me and you didn't. That's just what it is. Whether it was the people protecting you that didn't want you to fight me, somebody seen something and didn't want you to fight me. So whether it was you or your camp, one of y'all motherfuckers ducking me. I respect the way he said that because there's no falseness in that statement, you know.
There's nothing to respond to that, innit?
And really, all Clark can say to that is, okay, if that is your logic, just know I wasn't the one who thought it. You know what I mean? And then let that be what it is, because that can be a thing too. Like we know, we talked about it before. We know how Floyd. It's pretty evident Floyd didn't want Tank fighting Loma at that time.
At that time, yeah, fact.
It was, but I don't believe that Tank is the one who said that. I just believe Tank followed the script. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, he could argue that, but what Wardley's saying is true. You know what I mean? You had the opportunity to fight me and you didn't. Now you want to fight me. Oh man, Johnny Nelson just be looking at those little face-to-face talks be killing me because Johnny Nelson just be looking at him like, he'd be like, so Fabio, ask him the question, then he'd be like,
hey, he's the chief instigator because he
stirring
knows
that
exactly
fucking
what
pot.
he's doing. Yeah, stirring the pot, bro. I love it. And it's the way he asked the question like he's not doing it. Like
Yeah,
he's sitting there, he's professional in his suit, whatever he's wearing, and he's just asking. You're thinking, yo, you're trying to make them fight right now.
yeah,
You're trying to make them fight today.
literally, because like they say he said something, and then one of them says something, and then the way the other person said it, like in that interview when he was like, nah, I think he just didn't want to fight me. The way they cut to Johnny Nelson, he looking at Clark like, what you going? Are you going? He said you ducking right to your face, like, ooh, it's crazy. It's so funny.
Oh god. All right, another fight on the undercard is Ben Whitaker. Now he whipped up a storm that
I love
he
that
went
guy.
extra
I love
viral
that
with
guy.
his showboating.
I love that guy, man.
What I didn't realize is he's a light heavyweight moving like that, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's crazy. Because you
I
see that in the
love
lower weight
him.
classes, right? But light heavyweight to be doing that
Nimble,
is
bro. Nimble as hell, bro.
but yeah, people are judging him already. I reckon if he went in there in a 50-50 fight, he won't be doing that in the first
No,
round.
hell no.
You know what I mean? Like
Hell
you can't just
no.
think, you can't just assume that's his style and that's how he's always gonna be. That's not what it is. But once he gets comfortable and he knows, oh, I've got your timing down.
Yeah,
I know your habits.
it's a wrap.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's a wrap.
especially while he's fighting the lower competition, getting his experience. This is what you should be doing. This is a lot of people do weird social media stuff to get their hype. He's getting his hype from in the ring, and there's nothing I can't fault that at all. Right? You're in the ring, you're doing it, you're showing people what you're about. You're going viral for your boxing. Yeah, that's a tough thing to do. Other than knocking people out like Deontay Wilder, that's the only other way to go viral for your boxing, right? And he's doing it. He's got himself a good little hype behind him, and yeah, I salute him, man.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of Ben Whitaker, man. Listen, he love anime. I love anime. I love the inspiration, the shit that be on him. But also, it's like, yeah, man, the refs that be perping on him, relax, bro. Relax. He ain't doing nothing wrong, bro.
He is.
Like,
He is. He is.
you know,
There's a backhand. You know that's the
oh
backhand.
yeah. Okay, the backhand was crazy, but like, god damn, man,
That was
I don't
crazy.
care, man. I want to see it, right? This man's entertaining. Like, yeah, and for other people who think he's just gonna do that his whole career, it's like, bro, it's level. Like, he is levels above these guys he is fighting right now in his career. He's still got to build his resume. These are what he's doing so that when he does fight that first person that is a name. When they're promoting it, they showing all of these fucking clips. They showing him doing all of this shit, and they're like, "Ooh, to build hype to, you know what I mean?" When he does fight somebody that is of substance, so it's like, just let him do his career, man. He doing his shit, man. Let him do his thing, man. I can't wait to see him fight more. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited, man. I love Ben Whitaker. He's that guy. To me, he's gonna be a guy to be watching in the future. I definitely feel that way.
No facts. All right. Also on the undercard now, bro. I want you to watch this card, yeah, because fair enough, there might not be Joshua and Joseph Parker and Wilder all on the same card, right? But when the domestic British guys get together, they like to do good cards. Like you said, Fabio Woodley, you see the hype behind it. You've got Florian Marku, right? Albanian fella.
Yeah,
A
I
lot of
heard of that
people
guy.
don't know. There's a big Albanian following. There's a big Albanian population in London, right? And I know you've heard of Your Cool. So it's like a famous boxing.
Yeah, your call. Yeah.
So what Your Cool does a lot is, say the maximum is 1,500, right? But in like lower fights, so a lot of times people, they'll come watch their guy, then they'll leave, right? So you can sell even more tickets. But with Florian Marku, when he fights in York Hall, it's just Albanians there, bro.
And they ain't
Bro,
leaving.
he gets that place packed. Yeah.
Damn, that's what's
Like,
up.
his following is crazy.
Yeah, I've definitely heard of him before. I can't remember who I heard him when who he was fighting when I heard of him, but I definitely heard of him before.
When we had Jordan on the podcast, right? Same weight class, spoke a bit about Marku. We posted a clip of it, right? For a good year, those Albanians in the comment sections cussing out Jordan, bro. They were DMing him. Like,
oh
bro,
my
they were after him. Like,
god!
his
Hey, they
fan
ride
base
for their
is
people
different.
though. They ride for their
Yeah,
people.
facts.
God damn.
Facts.
Oh my god. Well,
And
I
his
ain't got nothing bad to say about him. I think he's a lovely guy.
oh shit. And now his fighting against Chris Congo, very good fight. He last fought against Echo Esserman. It was a very close fight. I think it was a majority decision loss in the end, but that was for the British title, Commonwealth, European. It was for a lot of belts. There's a lot. The marbles on the line, and neither man disappointed. That was a very good fight. Just split decision loss in the end, right? That's going to be a mad fight there because Chris Congo, he's got the pedigree, he's got the experience. Marku, he's not. I don't know how to explain it. It's like he came in with a very big hype, but then he just sort of like, I don't know, just petered out. He ain't been fighting too often, but he's not been not fighting like other boxers, like twice a year. That's not bad,
yeah, I'm
especially.
looking at it. Yeah, he fought one time last year and he got a first round TKO.
So yeah, now he's back in the spotlight. It's gonna be a good fight. I got Chris Congo winning. I'm not gonna lie. But Marku does hit hard, and it's not to be messed with. But I got Congo winning that one.
He was an MMA fighter too.
Yeah. So
Huh.
he's been had fans.
Okay. Yeah, they call him the Albanian king. You ever been called a king of a whole country, of a whole people? God damn. This motherfucker sound like Vegeta. Well, I will be watching. I have no pick. I know not enough about either one of these guys at all.
But trust me, bro, that's definitely at the worst, it's gonna be a good
I'm
fight.
gonna watch this card. You gotta send me. Just let me know when it's about to come on. Remind me like your parent reminds you when Floyd fought. Okay, I want it like that, man.
No worries, bro. 100%. Also on the undercard, yeah, bro. There's more,
No,
bro.
I
These
know
man.
this one. I know about. I think I know which one you about to say because I know these two fighters.
So we got Vidal Riley
Yes.
versus Mikel Lawal. Crazy that on a on a card that's just domestic. This is the last one we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
So Vidal Riley, I believe. I'm not sure if he still does it, but he was KSI's boxing coach, right?
Yeah. I don't think he is anymore. He's not anymore.
Right. So he's a coach and a fighter. He's had decent warm up fights. He ain't really fought no one of consequence of note, but his last opponent was undefeated. And now he's fighting Mikel Lawal, who really is. This is someone, right? I think I met him before when he was just turning pro, just making his way up, right? Very humble guy.
Mm-hmm.
What a lot of people don't know. Oh, actually, you know what? He told me not to say anything, right? But he was sparring someone very big in the UK scene and broke his rib when that guy was going into a very big fight.
Mm.
That I can't say who it is, but he went into a very big fight with a broken rib. The fighter won in the end, but yeah. So if you can think of any super middleweight UK fighters that have been big in the last few years, then it's him, pretty much. But yeah, so you've got a real, I think it's light heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got real light heavyweights. Might even be cruiserweight. I'm just looking at
Let
them
me
now.
see.
Yeah, shit, it's
Yeah, it's
cruiserweight.
cruiser. It's cruiser. It's cruiserweight. Yeah.
So
Damn.
Lawal's coming off a loss to Isaac Chamberlain
Yeah.
for the British cruiser. That was a good fight as well. They're
Yeah, it was.
both of them are very good
I did watch
fighters.
that because I know them. I know. See, like the people I know, I watch them. Like um, I know Isaac because he had that fucking stanker, boy. That's why I
With
know
Oli,
him.
yeah.
Had that fucking stanker. PU. But we're gonna let it die. That shit was years ago. We're gonna let it die. But I remember when it happened, man, people would not shut the fuck up about that shit. They hated that shit.
Bro, that fight had some. I don't remember another like domestic where both men they didn't have that many fights, but there was so much hype and
Yeah.
vitriol
Now
and
I remember.
going into
Bro,
it.
it was showing up on my shit. And I was like, damn, all right, I'm gonna check it. I remember I was like, I'm gonna check it out. I seen the hype. Boy, I ain't never been more disappointed in my life, man. I was so sick. And
To be fair, it was a Coley's fault.
yeah, no, for sure. But for sure. Cause like I also seen Isaac fight CBS. Bill
Oh
William
yeah,
Smith, that dude,
what's his name? Willem Smith. Yeah.
Yeah. So I seen him fight him too. So yeah, man. I am very high on Vidal Riley, man. I like Vidal Riley. I think he's a good fighter. But for one thing, he for being so young is very knowledgeable on the game. Like
Fact.
very, very, very knowledgeable. I think that's a very unique skill to have, especially when you're still a prospect. Like you're still a prospect. You're still coming up, and you just have so much knowledge. Yeah, I think I think like it's time. Like he hasn't really fought anybody, but him beating Mike. Hold on, I want to say his name correctly. I have it up here. Yeah, some of y'all be having some hard ass names to pronounce, man. His last name, Mikhail Lawal. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if he beats him, it will mean something. Like it will be a big deal. So like, yeah, let's go, man. It's time to test. It's time to see what you made. It's time to see what you made of, man. You know what I mean?
Especially as of right now, I don't think the core UK boxing fans really know who he is. Like, because we just like you said, we have our circuits, but
Yeah.
he's not really in a circuit. He's more on the social media kind of side.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm saying. Yeah.
If you beat him on like a main stage in the British circuit, then he'll definitely have a name, right?
Yeah, it will
Because we
mean
don't
something.
know, especially in the amateurs, he was very, very, very highly regarded, right? So then, if people see him beat Lawal, yeah. But I'll be honest, I'm picking Lawal in this one, though.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm gonna put a chance on Vidal Riley. I think he is who he says he is. I think he'll be good enough to beat him. Nothing on Lawal. Lawal is good. I mean that guy's good. But yeah, I got Vidal Riley. I do feel like he got that KSI connotations around him, so he's gonna be fighting to scrub that off of him. Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah.
All right, that's pretty much all the boxing for this week. I wrapped up. There was a lot, though.
Yeah, it was.
We're gonna have a lot to talk about next week, especially if all these fights live up to the hype.
Yeah, man. We're gonna hopefully not only have a lot to talk about, but hopefully have some clips to put in this joint too. Some memorable finishes, hopefully, or some moments, something.
Oh shit. But yeah, again, guys, thank you for watching. Kuzan, thank you for being here.
Of course, always, man. Always.
Again, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, leave a comment. Everyone watching on Twitter, make sure you leave your feedback or any topics that we've spoke about. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Again, like, comment, subscribe, leave a review. See you guys next time.
For life, guys. Stay safe.